Hi Capricorn, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Wow, it's really sunny in here. I just don't want to shut it out because it's starting to really become really dark here in Sweden. So when the sun is finally out, it's sort of good to get your vitamin D. So you'll be able to see Epiphany, Phoenix rising, very beautifully. Anyway, that's not a fluke. That's for you to have. Gorgeous. And I'm actually going to start with that. It's your love reading, as I said, starting here on the 3rd of November. Crazy that it has gone so fast. Crazy times. We have a little election going on here today, so maybe a bit of extra tension in the air. So let's see what this mystical wisdom is wanting to tell you. Animal bonds stand up for all animals. In your love story, I can't read this any other way than freedom. That whatever situation around your love story is going on, there's freedom. You are sort of the eagle there. There couldn't be more birds around you if you tried. You're holding the small birds on one arm, and then you are the big bird. And for me, birds just comes with messages. There's a lot of messages being given to you at this moment. So wherever you're at on your love story journey, messages are being given to you at this moment. It's a very beautiful card. So let's see what the bases are for your love story right now. I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by by John Holland. I'm learning, not that I'm reading in the book, but I'm adjusting. I'm not adjusting, what do you say? I'm getting to know this deck. I'm getting to know this deck more and more. I really have quite started to enjoy it a lot. So, basic energy for Capricorn, please. We're in Scorpio season, so it's all focused on relationships right now. The first card out is number 9, Seek, with more birds. Number 9, so it's endings, and it's also unconditional love. What else here for Capricorn, please? Dreams coming true with the vortex. Another 9. Wow. So 18 reduces down to yet another 9. With the 3, take the lead. I love this energy. So this is the first card coming out, Seek. And I know it's so freaking annoying to hear. Like when you go on a quest, you want to find your lover, you want to find your soulmate, you want to find your person, you want to find the answers, and the answers you get is go meditate. Well, you go meditate. You go hug a tree. I just want to find my person. But there's something here. You're coming to a close with some old energy is what I'm getting. And perhaps there's been a lot of inner seeking, inner journey, going inwards to find out more about like who you truly are. And with those 2 doves flying over your head there with even more messages, you seem to be very much in alignment with the answers that you're seeking right now. You look very peaceful. It's a very... I mean, there's something in your hair there going on. I see it as a third eye, though. So there's probably strong connection in with your intuition at this moment in time. You really are paying attention is what I'm getting here. It's also very green. So I'm getting a lot of... I don't even know if I can correctly pronounce that word, but tranquility. Tranquility, I think it's called. Like feeling very peaceful, feeling very at peace. With that wholeness, with all of that green around you, speaking about healing and wholeness. So there's a really whole heart within inside of you. And then we have these 2 coming out together. Take the lead and dreams coming true. So let's just look at the images of these because they're just so beautiful. Take the lead. This is like very much like we're just working with the energy. Being in alignment with the energy, being in alignment with what you're wishing for. Number 3 is all about passion and creativity, joy, happiness. We have a blue border there, so it speaks about the authentic version of you. This is what I mean, like finding who you truly are. I didn't see that at first. They are bluebirds. Is there anything called a bluebird? Blue jay. Blue jay. Bluebird. But yeah, this is working with the energy. It's working like direct link with the universe. And then look at this. Dreams coming true. You're actually literally holding the vortex in your hand. And the vortex for me is all about like the treasure chest. It's where everything that you ask for is being held. Like it's being held in the vortex. And the second that and you are in alignment with it, because your hands are coming up to hold it. It's like you're holding the vortex. Dreams coming true. So literally, there is, because this is your life story, things are falling into place for you right now, and a love relationship seems to be given from the divine. Like you really have asked for this beautiful relationship to come into your being, to come into your life. And it almost looks like you're giving and receiving at the same time, which is the perfect place to be. You're giving as much of yourself as you're receiving. It's not over giving and not receiving back as much as you should. And it's not under giving and just taking from the universe. Like, I want more. But what are you doing? What are you doing for that? So it's like, it's a what? It's a gaziving. It's a receiving and giving all at the same time. And probably that's the unconditioned. Like there's a beautiful balance here going on with the 2 number 9s here. So strong endings of the old, strong new beginnings of the new, and also unconditional love here coming in. So let's go deeper and find out about this. Wow, beautiful beginning. Dreams coming true with the vortex. So can we have some deepening of this, please? Using the fairy tarot cards for clarification here. And perhaps you've been feeling the inward journey right now, like really going like into hermit mode and feeling the Mercury retrograde. God knows I've had trouble with the technical stuff. Still, today I'm gonna release the Scorpio reading that I couldn't get out yesterday, again due to technical issues. So if the Mercury retrograde is responsible for that, I look a bit Einstein-y, then I welcome it to be over, because I think it's going direct tomorrow on the 4th. On the 3rd. So maybe it is on the 3rd because I said that wrong. Coffee break. We shouldn't work too hard. We should work 8 minutes and then we should have a little coffee break. That's what I think. Being really full of myself. Another 3 here. Wow. And then 13. And I'm seeing what coming here. Wow. I love this for you, Capricorn. Capricorn, wasn't it a bit of a struggle last time? Your last love story? Something has really seemed to turn around for you here. Or maybe you just sort of got a hold of yourself. Sort of just a little bit of like check in with yourself, like, okay, what do I need to do now here? So let's do with this. It's a lot of magic here. I just love this. So with this 3, it's another, so we have 2 9s on a table, 2 3s on a table. When there's a double 3 like this, turning into 33, and then we have the 3rd. I said that. I have the 3rd today. The date is 3rd. So that is strong manifestation. That's when whatever you ask for from the vortex, from the energy part of you, the universe part of you, when you ask for that, that is more like 1122. And when 33 sets in, it's like a done deal. It's here for you to receive. Okay? And this, I always see this as it's like a little mini magician. It's like when you're trying out your magic, it's like you're trying to make the most mundane stuff into magical stuff. Is when you try to manifest what it is that you want. And it's still in the becoming. It's still like you're still in practice. I have to be honest. You're still in practice when it comes to really like having you're having it in the palm of your hands. Like you're in alignment with the universe, with your own vortex, with your own treasure chest, where you put everything that you want in for you to receive. I think it's when you go to try to fix it, like when you try to make it happen, it's when it falls flat a bit. So it's sort of it's a balancing act between working in accordance with the universe, knowing when to wait and knowing when to take action. That's what I'm getting from this. But 33 or 333 rather is more about it's been already done. So you should expect to just see evidence of it everywhere. In terms of your love life, see results, see evidence, see guidance, get symbolism in everywhere. And you will get there. Just look at the other cards that come in here. It's green leaves. There it is again. I got green leaves for Sagittarius. What is green leaves? I don't know. Green leaves. It sounds like a series or like a brand. Green leaves. Here I see frogs. I see like 4 or 5 frogs, and frogs for me is all about joy. Like finding the joy, finding the silver lining in everything, finding little joyous moments, even in the most, like even when doing dishes, finding the joy. And then we have these gorgeousnesses. It's not gender specific, but it's a very feminine energy. This is very feminine. And I love how when we go deeper, ask deeper, we have dreams coming true here with a vortex. And then we have Princess of Spring with it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. So the creativity there again with the 333, which is passion, creativity, and joy. I always see this as Marilyn Monroe. Just because of all the red and because of how she looks and everything is so Marilyn Monroe here. So it's a very romantic vibe. It's a very, I know that her story wasn't all that romantic, but just look at this image. Like the fantasy of her and the fantasy that she tried to portray. Just stay in that fantasy as that is being real. We have a gazillion butterflies there. Gazillion butterflies. You see on the very bottom, there's heaps of butterflies. And then on the far corner and then on top of her. So there's a lot of transformation that has happened and they are still happening in terms of your love life. And you're creating a new foundation for yourself, completely dressed in red, finding new support, finding new home, finding new house. I was not going to say that, but so maybe perhaps finding a new house for some of you guys. But most of all, finding that inner peace, that inner support, that inner base within yourself, which then leads to shifting everything on the outside. So it's a really good process, a really beautiful, positive process that's going on for you right now. This is optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. And then heaps and heaps and heaps of magnolias there. I don't know if you heard my magnolia story by now, or if it's like the 10th time that you hear it. These magnolia flowers just kept following me around, so I decided I was going to look into it a bit. And when I started to read about them, it turns out that they existed 20 million years ago, coexisting with the dinosaurs, and were the only flowers to do so, and were the only flowers that has survived, like that we know of, and to my best ability to read up on it. How could they survive, one might wonder, because bees wasn't existing back then. No, but black beetles were. And so it was this one type of black beetle that kept the magnolias alive. And the magnolias pretty much thrived and survived and kept, not only kept alive, but branched out in 400 different versions of itself. So today we have 400 different magnolia versions of the original one that is pure white. This is the pink. We have a pink magnolias here. They're so gorgeous, and anytime that these are around now, it just speaks so much to me about how you lived through it all, how you survived it all, and even not survived, but probably found new versions of yourself, finding or found the magic within, trying to really work out how the magic world works in this world. And I'm not just talking about manifesting a new sweater. I am literally talking about the magical potential that we all carry within us. So it's a beautiful card coming out next to this. And if you listen to me before, you already know, you already see what's in this card, guys. So any old comers, you know what this is about. Any newcomers, when I get peacocks or unicorns, that's my indicator of a soulmate connection. And we have 13 here, which is all about the divine feminine. And we pick up so much feminine energy around this as well. It's also transformation, it's death, it's transformation that leads to life. Like we have 2 number 9s here. We really are coming to a close in something old and bringing in something new, manifesting something new. New start with the number 1 and then yet another number 3 there. So this card shows that not only do we have a peacock on the bottom there, but you, who are already sitting there as a fairy, has like this peacock feather ornament around you, showing that you're as much soulmate material as anything else. And I never noticed that, but it's like you're sitting there with a bouquet of flowers waiting for your person. And if we want to, we can make those flowers into white roses, or we can make those into white magnolias, which talks about the connection that you have with each other. It's like you've had it ever since ever. You probably have been with this person lifetime after lifetime. I see a little rabbit. I see 2 rabbits now. When I said 1 rabbit, another rabbit just showed up behind the peacock on the bottom there, which talks about speed. So there's something that's going to speed up really fast, like probably going from maybe having been single forever, or if you're in a committed relationship, working on yourself side by side with another person, but not really connecting in with them. There's going to be like a major, not a blowout in the negative way, but a major shift for you. Like once everything starts to happen, it will happen fast. I love this. It's you're both the peacock. You're both in alignment with each other. It's perfect in alignment with each other. Release the old and embrace the new. Transformation through divine feminine. Like just follow the lead. Follow whatever's being given to you right now. And on the bottom it says, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Oh, I love this. It so makes sense. Like everything is coming out together there. We had a speed here. I just realized. I said we had speed. But one thing that this is telling me, that there's speed ahead. Full steam ahead. So what else do we want to give Capricorn in this love story? I think this is as much about you finding your magical powers, finding that magic within you, as it is attracting a new person. Or attracting a new version of the person you're already with. And how do you attract a new version of the person you're already with? By becoming a new version yourself. And you seem to become it. So it doesn't want to come out. It flipped, but I just have to show you. Share the love with yet another number 3. Share the love. It's like we're breaking a heart in 2. You're sharing it with some. It is not like a broken heart. This is you opening your heart, cracking your heart open and sharing your love with somebody else. Yet another number 3. You didn't want. Let's see if it comes out later. But so what else do we want to tell Capricorn about their love story? I mean, it's awesome so far. It's dreams coming true. It's the end of the old. It's done and done and done with the 333 here. 3333, because we have today's date number 3 as well. Of course, we have a yet another 3 if you reduce it down, with a lucky number 21. So we almost don't want to reduce it down, but it wouldn't. It's a perfect number to reduce down if any time. Lucky number 21. Lucky in love, lucky in games. The golden heart. Let's see if I can play with the sun here. The golden heart in the middle there, that is rising up to the surface now, is like your heart of gold. Your heart of gold is ascending. It's the world card. In the traditional tarot, this is the world card. It talks about endings and new beginnings, how delays are over. So probably you've been feeling like maybe you were even going ahead with a relationship, or maybe like you were even on your way to see somebody, or you started up this romantic connection with somebody and something came to a halt. If that was due to the pandemic, or if something happened in your own life or their life or whatever, something could have been put to a hold there for a bit. So it feels like the delays are over. We're stepping out of the delays and you're just bringing on in the new. You're open for suggestion. You're open for business. You want this relationship. You're so ready with those open arms and that open heart. A new world, stepping into new world and leaving the old behind. Lucky number 21. Reduces down to 3. It's a done deal. Do we want some clarification around this? Some deepening of the 21. Oh my God. So the Magician is exactly the energy that I picked up from you. You can do anything, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. The Magician. It's number 1. It's brand new beginnings. We said that. You are the Magician. You're trying out your superpowers right now. You're holding the vortex, your treasure chest, in the palm of your hands. You're playing with the energy. By just feeling secure, feeling confident. Turning into this transformation, turning into this peacock version, soulmate version of yourself through the divine feminine transformation. You become the Magician. So just like I said, I think it's as much as finding your soulmate, this is like finding your true nature, your true magician, like your true magical powers, your true magical potential. So this is you holding like a staff, a crystal staff that is gorgeous. And then you hold like, that is an, I don't know if you see that. That is like a crystal infinity sign in the palm of your hand. Yeah, you see that. That's an infinity sign sitting in that crystal, talking about endless possibilities right now. Like you're holding the magic in the palm of your hand. Guys, you can create whatever you want. If you want a soulmate relationship, you're so ready to receive it and bring it in. If you want a new car, you can have a new car. If you want a new house, you can have a new house. You can have whatever you want. The magnolia is the purest, the whitest form of the magnolia, is on the very bottom. Like you're tapped into the origin of everything. You're in accordance with the universe. Brand new beginning. I read it out again. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. That's to take the lead. Like don't sit around waiting for something now. And I don't mean go out, do. It's more like a feeling, like take charge. Like, okay, I'm going to make this happen now. It's already happened. It's already being presented to you. So it's almost like just learning, like listen for a signal, listen for that inner intuition, for that guidance to give you a hint on where to go and where to move, like when to move. So this is such a strong message for you. You're equally changing as a super magician from the inside out as you are attracting your person or the new version of your already person. Wow. It's almost ridiculous, the cards that are on the table. I hope you feel the energy around this. What else can we tell Capricorn? You know what? When I started this channel about a little over a year ago, in the very beginning, Capricorn were my... I called you my... What did I call you? Paradise. I call you my paradise people. You were my paradise. Guess what? I can't finish that sentence because I saw the card. Number 3. Again, share the love. So, do you see in the background there are silhouettes of couples. Just couples. So what that is telling me is that it's like you set the tone with this relationship. So perhaps the people around you are going to see you come into alignment with this person, and what you guys become together, or how you act with each other, or like who you are together, is going to sort of ripple effect. So I think not only are you going to change a lot for yourself coming into alignment with this beautiful soulmate of yours. It's a green border. It speaks a lot about the green in the card as well. So it's a very healing love. It's a very whole love. Nobody completes the other. You're very complete yourself. And then coming together is like the perfect love. But with the share the love and the heart there cracking in two, and with all those silhouettes of couples in the background there, which could just as well be girl and girl, boy and boy. It's something about sharing, like setting the example of how it really can look like, how it really can be in a love relationship. And I think not too long ago, you didn't think that you were going to set the standard for that. And I almost hear somebody laughing out there saying, hell no, I was single for 27 years. So yeah, there's something about sharing the love. People are going to feel it when you come together. I'm going to continue this in the extended and see what else I can find out. I just want to show you again. Like we have 3, 3, 3. What else had this? If this is you on your general, I'm going to die. I'm so dramatic. So we have 3, 3, 3. Just the normal 3, 3, 3. And then we have today's date, number 3. And then we have 13 there with 1 and 3. And then we have 3 with the 2 and 1, reducing down. So there's a lot of done and done. This relationship, the things you've been working on, is done and done. I can't wait to see what else is coming out here. So if you feel like this is your story and you feel like you resonate with it, you might want to check out the extended reading for this, where I go deeper into this. The link is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys.